Oh, hi folks. Chef Jer back in his house. Having a little, get me a little inspiration. Artistic inspiration. It's been, a little, it's been trying to elude me like 19, 20-year-old Chef Jer did with the polices. Anywho. Well, here's how this is going to go. If you can see maybe a little bit, I'll go ahead and tell you. It was going to be a surprise, but I've made this to where the little pieces look like it's tangled together using three from an old chandelier. How do you say that? Chandelier? Chandelier. But anyway, I bought this brass, big hollow brass boy at the thrifting market. And so these pieces that Glenn brought over, it was a six fixture chandelier, and we're gonna break it down to it's gonna be a three fixture big brass lamp, and also a three fixture cool walking cane for if you go to the Burning Mounds or different festivals and stuff. I've been up at Manic all night. I've slept, fall into the downside of being a little bit bipolar this week and getting nothing done. I feel like shit, but I hang out with my good friend Bean. It's good to have Bean back alive, and we thought he was dead for so long. But he's back and we've been hanging out. I hang out with Donnie. That's been good. But every day I'm a little bit hard time with the inspiration to keep working on the art. And you just never really can call it. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just comes or it doesn't. It's kind of like my accent. So my different accents. Boo boo. Anyway, so this is what we're going to be calling the Pope Stick. And it's, if they'd let you in, it's for carrying around to, I don't know, camping. If you felt like carrying something out along, this bulky along with you, hiking. Say an after night hike or maybe at a music festival. But so far, what you see is what you get. It's just an old upside down bedpost that Glenn painted. I'm going to clean that up somehow. That's apart from the six top chandelier. Now I had to brutalize this pretty bad. This is going to end up being what I have labeled the... Oh, come on, focus, you piece of crab apples. What a junk biscuit. Ah, frig snakes. I got a name for it here somewhere. Base down in shaft. That's the incense burner, which I haven't quite got to yet. Flexi mounts for lasers, flashlights, etc. Tentacled items. Tentacles. It's the battery and the gadget box. So, well, I can't believe it. I guess I lost a piece of paper. It's a fan. Well, it'll take your finger off, and it'll run away with your gosh darn homework too. Well, anyway, so yeah. So I've gutted this. It had this daggum big giant metal. See all my random lamp parts. Went to the thrift store. Scored these little bad boys. I got 4 of them, but I only need 3. They're gonna go on the big bad brass twisty light. These 2 are for another project. Not too sure exactly, but the inside of this had this gigantic metal stovepipe inside of it. Overkill to make sure that didn't fall, I guess. Anyway, it was a beast to get it out of there. And I did have to mutilate this a pretty fair amount, a little bit more than I wanted to. I'm eventually, once I do the JB weld and the and/or soldering, that'll be a lot smoother. And you know, it's not built as for a really a show piece. Just seeing if I could do it. Heck, I knocked it out. Coming up on you know, shit. I don't think I had but 2 or 3, maybe 3 hours into this completely. That's taking it apart, walking around, going to the store, buying this and that I needed, and maybe 2 hours. The most time was in the design. Anybody that's in design, gingerneering, as you say when you got the kind of reddish hair, you call it gingerneering. I've been in here gingerneering. Where was I? Yeah, I got some compliments on my installation today. Absolutely not intentional artwork. Just some stuff I needed to store. And so I just set it up because I'm probably not going to use that for a while. And I guess it is kind of installation. But back to the Pope stick, or the pimp stick, as I initially called it. You know, this is just sitting up here. That's attached. These guys are attached here. I've got a JB weld that in. There's holes drilled. They come down into there. And man, let me see if I can find a flashlight. And I mean, you know, I'm not working with brand new stuff here. I'm trying to use as much reused stuff as possible. Reduce, reuse, recycle. But it was, you know, a pretty tricky super beast mode to get that up in there. I don't know if you can tell from any of the drawings. I know there's supposed to be 4. Well, there's 4. Okay, so yeah, that's the top. Yeah. So pretty sure that I had that connectors thing in there. Cut one battery, flux and less lasers. No, there it is. There it is, folks. Here we go. There's the design. Gosh darn battery. I didn't even use this phone today. And, you know, it turned out pretty much like that. I ended up drilling holes. It says bend, finesse, base down in JB weld. Now I went up and did holes. And this thing, I had to widen the, do this wrong. Widen that crap out. Anyway, so here we go. And then it's going to go, and you look at this at certain angles, they kind of cross there, kind of like that medical snake. And I love that ball. That's going to end up being filled with LEDs. And it'll be remote control and changeable. This right here, I wanted to light it, but I didn't want to overstress my battery. Realistically, I don't think this battery is going to, let me show you this battery I've got, is going to run the laser light show. Now I may can find a smaller show. The one I have is just like ridiculous. And the other one I have, it's like a Christmas ornament or something like that. And I just don't think it'll fit in there. Yeah, it definitely won't fit in there. I can chip off enough of the plastic to where I can make it go in there. And then I know that this battery will run that thing for 24 hours at least. And so this paired with the planned laser. Let's see, where's the laser shooting from? I think we were going to put the laser, I keep saying we. Hey, I'm multi-personality. A laser, I've got it labeled there as it's hanging on to, get the fuck out of the way, hanging onto this guy. So this guy's going to be upright coming off the top of the ball like you see there and there. And then the laser shooting down. Designed to come, so I hadn't done that. Color change LEDs. So yeah, so basically that centerpiece is going to be like an accessory and battery holding I labeled that stupid freaking thing, and now I can't find where I labeled it. I kind of bend bases down. Oh, gadget console. There you go. Now I can continue this video because it was completely screwed over until my stupid brain found that on my stupid paperwork. So, gadget console. What I have is one of those little reachers that you can reach down in your car engine to do what's the word I'm thinking of? You drop something down your car engine, those little things, it's on a little flexible, you stick it down there, it's got a magnet. Well, I've got some spare of that around, and the way that this has holes around it, and battery's limited, mainly because of space. So if I ever did a redesign, I would probably do a hollow shaft with the round rechargeable batteries, and a big line of them, so you could have big power for a long time. You know, you had a festy, you're dancing, your shit looks cool, you got frankincense and myrrh burning on the yet to be designed incense burner. And the little chicks are wanting to come and check out your cool grooviness because they've never seen anything like this before. And they want to take a picture, Snapchat with you, and the phone battery's dead. So it'd be cool if this would charge your phone batteries while you're at it, but I'm afraid that the best it could do is probably maintain it. This is a cheap little battery, get them at Walmart. But, you know, I have pre-thought the capability it's going to have a external wire, and say like you do on your wrists there, where USB female or USB, you know, however, USB that out, and then it would go up your sleeve, and you'd have a bigger battery on your person to run it longer. All right, so yeah, at the AutoZone, they've got these little bitty lights that I guess you're supposed to put them up in your trunk and under the hood. They're pretty bright, so I figure if you go to take this out on a night out, yeah, grab you a couple of those. It's like $5 for a pack of 4. You've seen them on my channel here and there. I don't have one hand here to show you. But anyway, those are going to pop in there and light that. And then as you move around, they'll kind of just bounce around and might create some cool effect. One of the tentacles, I do believe that I'm going to change my design, because I was thinking about having the laser shoot downward to pick up the smoke and stuff, but I'm rethinking that now. I think the smoke and the incense should be separate, and then the laser will come off the gadget thing. Gadget, what do we call it? I already forgot. Oh, my brain, piece of my mind is a piece of shit. Gadget, fucking console. Yeah, gadget console. Is also going to have, you know, some of these, you know, berserk strong, you know, you get them super cheap internet. Internet battery, flashlight from Amazon, mama. And that'll be, you know, you put, you know, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll have 4 gadget holes coming off of here. So I'm imagining, you know, like a couple of these guys coming off. You may make them to where they mount hard onto here. One shooting kind of downwards, one shooting up more forward. And then, you know, you'd have the ability to, without me running a bunch of crazy switches and shit, you just like click it on, click it off. Then you got your own rechargeables or whatever, and it won't be charging the main system, pulling from the main system's power. So lasers, couple of bright lights, maybe another little groovy color, multicolor LED. And that's just, you know, this is just phase 1. And we doing this thing with this lamps. I got pieces together. Like I said, manic up half the night. Took too many too many naps with my maps and my Yo MTV raps. What up, chaps? What the crap? And all this stuff I've got to clean up. For frig snakes! But I did some drawing today too. I'll stop this video now. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and really do get a kick out of showing everybody my artwork. So my pleasure. If you don't like it, fine. It was my pleasure to create you displeasure. If you're gonna be like that. Nah, I just play it. No, I love you guys. But yeah, over and out. More on the brass lamp and whatnot later. Bye.